What's up, guys? Since I'm not here physically and we're not doing a Zoom call, I'm just doing this lesson, and this is what we're going to be doing today. It's 2.11 is about perpendicular lines. So we're going to be finding missing angle measures, and we're going to be able to find the distance between a point and a line. So we want to find the measure of the following angles, and one nice thing is, hey, if this is 90 degrees right here, that means, hey, this has got to be 90 degrees, and this has got to be 90 degrees, and this has got to be 90 degrees. So that actually works out pretty well, and we can just kind of fill in our missing information. So we have 90 degrees right here, so 50, that means angle 5 has got to be 40 degrees. So 40 degrees. If I'm looking at right here, I have 60 degrees, and it's got to make 90 degrees, so that means angle 4 has got to be 30 degrees. If I have, well, that's really about it. But the nice thing is, if I'm looking right here, and if I'm looking right here, I can see that angle 6 and the 60 degrees are vertical angles. So 60 degrees right there. Angle 1 is vertical with angle 4, so angle 1 is also 30 degrees. And angle 3, let's see, if we know angle 2 is 40 degrees, and this has got to make a right angle, that means that angle 3 has got to be 50 degrees. And then we said angle 2 is 40 degrees because it is vertical with angle 5. So we're looking mostly for vertical angles and complementary angles here. So in this diagram, it says that segment FG is perpendicular to GH. And we know, back in the day with proofs, trace a right angle, and we know that right angles have to equal 90 degrees. So I have 63 plus x plus 14 is equal to 90. Well, if I combine like terms, I get 77 plus x is equal to 90. Subtract 77 from both sides. And I get x equals 13. And remember, if we're solving for x, we do not need to add the degree sign. So when it says we want to find the measure of an angle is when we add the degree sign. X is 13. So, a couple steps from what I want to do when I want to find the distance from a point to a line. Step 1 is we want to draw a perpendicular line. Step 2, we are going to use our given points and a point on the line that makes it perpendicular. So now I put and perpendicular points. It'll make more sense in a second. And finally, once we have those points, we're going to use our distance formula. And if you don't remember what it is, it's okay. I got you. We're going to say that d is equal to the square root of x1 minus x2, that whole thing is squared, plus y1 minus y2, that whole thing is squared. You're going to need to know that for test. You should have that memorized. We've been doing this since the first week of school, but this formula is super important. So let's do an example here. First thing I want to do is I just got to make a perpendicular line, which means I'm going to have to find a perpendicular slope. So the slope of the line we're given is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1, 2. 6 over 2, that's 3. So that means that my perpendicular slope, opposite reciprocal, negative 1/3. So I'm going to go down 1 over 3. Or I can go up 1 to the left 3. Up 1 to the left 3. Up 1 to the left 3. And it creates a line. And the points I'm going to use here, I'm going to do them in blue. I'm using point M, which is what I'm given. And that point is negative, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 1, 2, 3. So 5, 3. And it hits right here with my given line. It makes a perpendicular line right here. It's going to create 90 degrees. If it doesn't look 90 degrees to you, you did something wrong. You're going to want to check that out. And this point is negative 1, negative 1. Now we can use our distance formula. So we have d equals square root, and take my x's together, 5 minus negative 1 squared plus my y's together, 3 minus negative 1 squared. Two negatives make a positive, there and there. 5 plus 1 is 6, so 6 squared plus 4 squared. 6 squared is 36. 4 squared is 16. 36 plus 16 is 52. Then, if we use our handy-dandy calculator, square root of 52, 7.2. So, nearest tenth is perfectly fine. Or, if you want to use your Algebra 1 skills, you can always break down that 52. And you can say that is 26 and 2, 2 and 13, or you can even say it's 2 root 13. If you don't remember how to do that, that's fine. You can just use the decimals, and that's perfectly okay. But that's today's lesson. Not super bad. Email me if you got questions. If I don't get back to you right away, I'm sorry. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and there will be a quiz tomorrow.